what. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you once, I know it's good. I know it's true. I know it's fine. I tell you once, tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you once, I know it's good. I know it's true. I know it's fine.
All these people always lying on something. I'm sorry, I'm so fly, so what? All these people always lying on something. Ooh, so I said that. Yeah. Swear the fame ain't changed shit but who mine.
All right, YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Point. We back at it with another one, man. Let me say this before we even get into the content, homie. Now, a father should never have to bury his son. You know what I'm saying? A son should always bury their father. I don't care how you cut that, man, right? Now, sometimes, a child shouldn't have to have the burden of, whatever his father have done in these streets, man. Baby Uiie lost his life. Now we getting different reports. Everybody saying 67th and Hoover, right? And then they saying on 69th and Fed. You know what I'm saying? That's borderline between West Side, East Side, right? I know a lot of people that's saying, what is he doing over there? Baby Uiie was in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? He was up in age, man. And it's sad because now, I know a lot of people, you can't help but to think like, dang, his daddy is fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying? And now he got to handle the burden of losing his son. Now, I hate even have to even report on this, but by us being in the social media space, man, it's out there, it's news, we're journalists, and we got to just cover these topics, man. I think it's just lame that a lot of people put his body, you know what I'm saying, his body, record his body and upload it on the internet. Have some respect for his family, man. You see what I'm saying? God forbid something happen to y'all. You don't want to see your body laid out, you know what I'm saying, gasping for your life, you know what I'm saying, on the internet, My condolences go to his family, you know what I'm saying, go to his father. I don't care what he done. That's still a father who lost his son. You see what I'm saying? That's something totally different. And, it's going to be some malicious people out there saying, oh, this is karma for whatever he's done and all that. But that don't have nothing to do with the price of tea in China, man. You see what I'm saying? It's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. And this ain't about Big U. This ain't about Big U right now. This is about a young man who grew up in Los Angeles, California, who lost his life due to unnecessary reasons. You know what I'm saying? But this is the second time somebody then got knocked down coming from a weed shop. You see what I'm saying? And I know everybody like to blow their 420, you know what I'm saying? Blow their caviar, right? But when you want to buy that caviar, man, stick to your guidelines, because at the end of the day, it's not safe. It don't even matter if you bang, if you do bang, right? Just going to the wrong neighborhood, man. These YNs is out here, they ruthless. They out here just playing God. They picking and choosing who lives and who die. You know what I'm saying? And half of them don't even want to live to see 35. As long as they make it to 25, give them a Mercedes-Benz and a couple thousands, these dudes is, I made it. I'm willing to give up. But now let's get to the content. This is a tragedy, man. This is a real tragedy because of the fact that, it's another victim. Another victim to LA is boosting up the murder rate, man. A lot of people out here are dying. And if y'all can't see that, man, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life just saying it's some lame-ish when y'all out here just plucking your own people off just because they got a certain color on, or just because they from a block that you don't own. You see what I'm saying? It don't even matter. I'm pretty sure if you going to go get some 420, bro, you know what I'm saying, and you see a person on with certain colors on and you decide to take his life, you playing God. You see what I'm saying? So let's get to the content, man. Big U son, baby Uiie got chipped, leaving a 420 dispensary. This is sad, man. So let's get to the content. This is by the Ruler Report. Shout out to my boy. Keep doing your thing, gang. Let's get it. Let's go.
Some not so good news. It's been reported that Big U's son, Uiie, actually got knocked down last night out in LA. A lot of people is reacting to this. A lot of people is talking about this now. Some of you may or may not know who Uiie is.
So I always been into music, and yeah, me personally, I rap and sing all day long. My normal day, I'll be singing before the day's over all day, any day. Not to say I'm a singer, but it's just music. You know, I talk a lot of trash. So that's music. All that turns into music. So, you know, music just, it was like it's always was in me or something.
Uiie right here. Tell them about the limo, Uiie.
Oh man, this is the greatest experience, you know what I'm saying? Really hop out in the trenches, man. With that big body all black. You know what's going on.
You already know, nigga.
I come home dope, man, because I run my own show.
You see my nigga, baby Uiie, man. Y'all gonna tell him with the limo, Uiie.
The limo, man, Izzy does it all, man. Izzy does it the best.
Yeah. My motherfucking nigga, baby Uiie.
Now, if you go to Instagram and check out Remo's page, Remo actually has video of the actual incident. They actually have the body of Uiie blurred out. Some of the other publications on Instagram actually.
Yeah, let me just say this, man. Let me just say this, right? I get it that we hood journalists, right? And you know, some of us, man, if y'all notice, everybody who has been getting knocked down in LA, for some reason, we are uploading their bodies, you know what I'm saying, on the internet. You know what I'm saying? God forbid something happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your body laid out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the internet, you always want to be shown in your perfect moment. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to somebody's tragedy, homie, that is, to me, is just the ultimate. Hold on. Let me move this to the side real fast. Yeah, it is the ultimate disrespect, man. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like, you know, when it comes down to, you know, these YNs losing their life out here with 33, you can't call it. Yeah, you ain't a YN at 33. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know baby Uiie, y'all go check out his Instagram. Go get a glimpse of his life. Go see what operation he was on, so y'all can have an understanding about baby Uiie. You know what I'm saying? Jabari, right? But you know, now a lot of stuff came in, like, you know, baby Uiie, he was with it. He was with it. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was, you know, he was with it. You know, that has nothing to do with his time of demise, man. You know what I'm saying? If you coming to go get some caviar, homie, and you approached by a vehicle, I'm pretty sure that wasn't just no direct hit, you know? But that would, and if it was personal, man, it's just a bad look for LA. Right now, LA is probably at an all-time high for boosting up the numbers on the murder rate, man. You see what I'm saying? You can't even. We just, you know, another gentleman, another rapper, you know what I'm saying, lost his life coming out of you know what I'm saying, a 420 dispensary trying to go get some caviar. You can't even go get no caviar without getting knocked down. And they putting them all in, and think about it, they putting them in all the grimiest neighborhoods. And, you know, some areas got fire. Some of them got that killer on them. You know what I'm saying? And y'all going to go grab it, not caring about what neighborhood it's in. You got to be mindful where you go get your caviar. If it's over there, if you know you from neighborhood, don't be pulling up in the Hoovers trying to go get some of that caviar. You know what I'm saying? These YNs, they don't play by the same rule book we play by. Everybody think it's still like the old days. Them dudes, these YNs, they not playing that. You see what I'm saying? And these G's ain't even laying down the rules because they too old. They don't got the heart to go fight no YN. And because if they know if they win, that YN might take their life. And they know that they ain't really in the streets like that. So, you know, I noticed that a lot of these YNs is making up the rules as they go. And you can't get mad at them because nobody took the time to teach them. You know what I'm saying? So nobody took the time to discipline them when we was coming up. G homies would, put hands and feet on you if you wasn't following the rules. Nowadays, let a G touch one of these YNs. Man, get back, old man. You know what I'm saying? Put one of these OGs in a dookie bag around here. I highly suggest y'all go look at this, man. I know a lot of people, you can't help but to think like, dang, Big U sitting in that cell, and then he get the word, and you see how his whole life was publicized. I know for him, if he got access to a phone or an iPad in there, and he see the fact that somebody got his son laid out on the internet, why, help is trying to, keep his heart pumping, keep him alive, and and all that. And you got thousands of people commenting on it. I even seen people say, "Oh, this is karma for all the stuff he did." And what about Rayshawn Williams, the boy who got killed in law? This don't have nothing to do with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it don't. You know what I'm saying? But to his family, man, that's why I say some of this stuff needs to just be kept private, gang. Keep it private, man. He his mother got to watch. That. And my condolences to his family, man. Real talk, man, because should no mother have to watch their son getting pumped on the internet. Let's go.
Have him like where you can see him, where the police are or the paramedics are actually working on him, attempting to save his life. Now, this all took place outside of another smoke shop. Like, this is like the second incident that we know somebody with, high status. And what I mean is high status is somebody that's just known on social media that got chipped outside of a dispensary. Now, this took place on Halloween night. Apparently, his ops were lurking. I'm guessing that part. And, they caught him slipping or whatever happened. The altercation happened at the smoke shop. However this transpired, what we do know is Uiie is no longer with us. Now, Uiie is Big U's son. I want to say he may be Big U's youngest son or one of the younger sons of Big U. And this is somebody who also Whack 100 has called nephew, somebody who he actually said that he had a relationship with, even though him and his father's relationship actually diminished.
Now listen, now I understand. Listen, I'm glad Whack ain't go. Whack know to keep his mouth shut. Whack know he needs to keep his mouth shut. Don't you speak on that family. You didn't already said enough about his father. You know what I'm saying? I will strongly believe whatever condolences that you even trying to express or address on the internet is not welcome. Nobody want to hear your condolences after all. You are the partial reason why his father was in jail in the first place. Yeah, nah, nigga, nah. I don't think that. Yeah, nah, we ain't going for that. We don't even want to hear that. And if Whack even say something, man, we go flame him. We go flame Whack all through the comments, all through these videos, man. Keep your mouth closed, bro. You crossed that line already. But yeah, man, what y'all think, chat? I don't know. I might even do an open panel, man. If y'all want to drop some insight, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in the live. Y'all got something profound to say. If somebody want to say a prayer, something like that, I'm gonna probably do that at the end of the video. For me, man, I'm sitting back like statistically looking at the statistics of how many people who've lost their life this year coming out of a dispensary. You see what I'm saying? And they placing them in areas where it's no place to hide. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but buildings. Even if somebody do pull up and try to go knock some mods, get John Doe up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That immature, the little games and stuff is probably some little corny person behind, being disrespectful. Now, if you a mod, if you got a ranch and you see John Doe, get him out of here. All right, let's go. All right, let's get back to the content, though. Let's get it.
At one point in time. And I know a lot of people in LA in the Crenshaw district are probably hurt, probably feeling some type of way because Uiie is no longer here because of this happened to him. And when people like this actually, get chipped or knocked down, especially somebody's son, the son of a reputable individual from that neighborhood, you can best believe there's going to be a lot of action taking place in the streets. Now, let's take a look at Remo's post real quick. So as you can see, it's action taking place there now. Remo captioned this been allegedly been. This is somebody people on the ground in LA is saying LA is on fire right now as far as the gang community. Now I'm not saying that this was gang.
Yeah, I'm so for me, I know everybody else is doing that. I fast forwarded it because I don't want to see his, I don't want to actually, so y'all gotta pardon me. I didn't want to even just watch the fact that, people are watching his son, not even just his son, just another YN on camera, man. You see what I'm saying? And you know, I got, what I'm saying? I got a son, you know what I'm saying? And man, let me tell you something. I got a son, homie, and man, I would go crazy if people are out here now. All right, you journalism, you covering, social media. I mean, you covering, topics and all that. I got it, but I'm just done with all the, seeing all that displayed on the internet, gang. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, hold on, let me get out of here real fast. Can I pull it off right here? Where is it at? Let's go. Hold on. I wanna go pull it up. Hold on. Let me get up out of here. Give me 1 second. I'm a Google map where they say it took place at, man. Give me 1 second. I say 69th and 5th. All right, so this 69th and Fig right here. Hold on, let me see. Now, y'all know this is like my back of the woods, man. The freeway is right there. So as soon as you come on the other side, that's my side of town. Hold on. Now, what this is 69th and Fig, right? Oh, is this it? Is this the location right here? I don't know what time that satellite is, but it's 69th and Fig. So is this? Oh, so they turned to, this was a liquor store. That's crazy. I ain't been on that side right there in a little minute. If I ain't going down Broadway or Main, I really only would take Fig. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way a nigga be on Fig. You know what I'm saying? Unless some of my partners hanging out there and all that. But yeah, I don't even go that way. So is this the dispensary right here? Oh, okay. Yeah. Look, man, this is bad. This is bad. We already know the apartments down that way. Okay, so they turned it into a dispensary. All right. That's crazy. So he was walking. So he parked on 69th then, basically, because you ain't on Fig. I mean, I would be blocking traffic right there if that was the case. But damn, man, this is crazy. It's nowhere he could run. It was nowhere. So, man, you coming that way? Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Now this dealership, I'm pretty sure there's still a dealership right here, that Best Buy cars. They probably got cameras. You see what I'm saying? Somewhere right here. But they said the reports were shown that it was a SUV or something like that, pulled up, tinted window, jumped out, and did what they did. Man, prayers for his family, man. Prayers for his family. It was nowhere he could hide. It was nowhere he could run. As soon as you come down 69th, and you coming on this side of the street, it's nowhere you could literally run. It's even the car dealership is closed at night. Yeah, gang, that's crazy, bro. This is shit. All right, let me get out of there, man. Let's get back to the content. Yeah, once again, man, my condolences to his family. It just, if we don't report on it, somebody else is gonna report on it. And it's kind of, we want to have, some real people reporting in a real way. Hey, man.
Normal day I'll be singing before the day's over all day, any day. Not to say I'm a singer, but it's just music. I talk a lot of trash. So that's music. All that turns into music. So music just, it was like it's always was in me or something.
Uiie right here. Tell him about the limo, Uiie.
Oh man, this is the greatest experience, you know what I'm saying? Really hop out in the trenches, man. With that big body all black. You know what's going on.
You already know, nigga.
I come my own dope, man, because I run my own show.
You see my nigga, baby Uiie, man. Y'all gonna tell him with the limo, Uiie.
With the limo, man, Izzy does it all, man. Izzy does it the best.
Yeah. My motherfucking nigga, baby Uiie.
Now, if you go to Instagram and check out Remo's page, Remo actually has video of the actual incident. They actually have the body of Uiie blurred out. Some of the other publications on Instagram actually have him, like where you can see him, where the police or the paramedics are actually working on him, attempting to save his life. Now, this all took place outside of another smoke shop. Like, this is like the second incident that we know somebody with, high status. And what I mean is high status is somebody that's just known on social media that got chipped outside of a dispensary. Now, this took place on Halloween night. Apparently, his ops were lurking. I'm guessing that part. And, they caught him slipping or whatever happened. The altercation happened at the smoke shop. However this transpired, what we do know is Uiie is no longer with us. Now, Uiie is Big U's son. I want to say he may be Big U's youngest son or one of the younger sons of Big U. And this is somebody who also Whack 100 has called nephew. Somebody who he actually said that he had.
Moderators, when you see little weirdos being disrespectful, man, get them out of here. Get them out of here. That's what y'all got that ranch for. I don't care who it is, man. If they don't got that ranch and they jumping out their body, get them out of here, man. Just scan through the comments. Get these dudes up out of here, man. But all right, man, we're gonna do an open panel, man. I'm gonna drop the link for people that want to drop their input. Say, first of all, hey, don't get up here cussing, playing games, because you will just get dropped and put back in timeout. But yeah, I'm gonna open up the panel today. I normally don't do this, but if somebody, you want to come, if you know them, you got some experiences with them, you come on up, man. You can talk about it, man. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all right now. Let's go. Yeah, man. This one right here, man, you can't help but to think like, Big, you go feel this. You know what I'm saying? His family go feel this. This ain't that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is for not just for baby Uiie, for all the YNs that's losing their life in these streets, man. We got to be prepared. We got to be aware. I honestly feel like instead of, because you can't get caught with no gun in LA, bro. You're going down. I highly suggest, and most people might say, even a vest is illegal. I mean, look, bro, LA is a zone. It's one of those zones where it's up right now. It's that up zone. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a vest, man. Y'all look, go get a vest, bro. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. These dudes, y'all gotta understand something. The guns when we was getting shot, I've been shot. When I could tell you, thank God I survived. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get shot all up in here, nothing like that. But some people have. But I can say this: the bullets that they shooting with, man, they hollow points. You see what I'm saying? They got bullets that's blowing up in your body. You know what I'm saying? You're not surviving. The death ratio of people getting hit in today's society, they are dying. They're not surviving. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and man, they plucking. They duck hunting out here. You see what I'm saying? And for the moms that's watching this, man, I'm telling you, man, don't let your son be a victim to these streets, because the streets don't care about your son. You see what I'm saying? The streets don't care. They will put your son on somebody's t-shirt and move on with life. Some of these dudes out here think this is a game. Like, this is GTA or something, homie. Ain't nobody trying to come up and like, shit, it's 900 people in this motherfucker. I don't got nothing to say. If anybody in here know you got some positive words, man, y'all come on up, man. You know what I'm saying? Just what you think about what's going on with LA. If you got an opinion about what's going on in LA, y'all come on up, man. LA is on fire, man. And I gotta say this too. I'm gonna do a video about it as well. Y'all seen what they did to Chicago. Y'all seen what they did to Memphis. Y'all seen what they did to Philadelphia. They went and got all the gangbangers in Philly, and from a small time drug dealer to the top dog drug dealer. They about to come hit LA next, bro. I'm telling you, Cash Patel is coming to LA. And they finna sweep all these little youngsters that's toting guns and these videos. They coming to get all that. They coming to get you though. And we ain't trying to hear that. Oh man, I'm just trying to make it out. No, you ain't. You trying to show the world that you're a monster. You understand what I'm saying? Killers move in silence. A killer is probably one of the nicest dudes you will really meet in life. A killer is going to be respectful. A killer is not going to come off with that facade of, I don't play no game. The loudest one in the room be the softest one, the scariest one. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many times nigga be up in jail and nigga talking about, let somebody touch me, I'm breaking something. That's gonna be the victim. Let me tell you something. These streets, man, these streets don't care about nobody. And it's cold because a YN be like, hey OG, how we know you was really getting it cracking back then? You feel me? Like you told us what you did in the 90s, bro, but nigga, it's 2025, bro. We don't see y'all doing nothing. We the only ones doing something over here. And we just got to go off of what y'all say, bro. What if we decide to test one of y'all? Won't y'all get in the car and go with us? Y'all can't be, all right, well, don't politic on us then. These YNs is feeling like y'all can't politic or tell us what to do if y'all not going with us. They not going for that no more. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these G's know that they ain't finna go out there and go do it. So they fall back and let these dudes make up the rules. They just reserve the right to still be around there. But it's a certain time, age limit where you can thrive and succeed in them streets, bro. And once you reach your 30s, bro, and you still standing out there, bro, with no plan, because you only got one shot on this blacktop. You got one shot. You know what I'm saying? And you know what how idiotic it is for somebody to say, oh man, if I die in the streets, it was my time to go. That's not the case, bro. That's not the case. We got to be mindful. Just to let y'all know, they're launching those drones all through LA. They sending drones to hood zones, and they gonna be watching y'all from the sky. They finna watch out from the sky, bro. They finna catch all of that stuff. Man, look, they about to make it so harder. And they just said a couple days on the news that they will denationalize. They can denationalize American citizens, which means if you out here selling that Bobby Brown, that Christina Aguilera, you get caught with that type of stuff, or you know what I'm saying, and guns and all that. Yeah, they about to be open Alcatraz on your motherfucking head. Yeah, you in the middle of the island. Well, ain't nobody coming to see you. You see what I'm saying? It could get ugly, man. Let's get back to it. You got one shot on this block, on this blacktop. You only get one shot on this blacktop, man. You one shot. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. Don't miss. Don't miss your opportunity. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes, let me tell you something. You can miss your blessing by not learning your lesson. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes your lesson is, asking God. When you ask God to reveal your enemies and show God, remove anybody that's not for me, that might want to harm me and all that, or just people you can't trust, it's going to be 9 out of 10 of people that you know. Betrayal always comes from the people that you know. It never comes from the people that you don't know. But in this case, man, that weed spot right there, that's janky. Because that's a borderline. Y'all got to understand that 69th and Fig, you're going to have everybody from the Menlos to the Hoovers to the East Coasts to the, you catch some the brims over there. Like it's a hub where a lot of people like slide. It's a route that everybody got to take to get to certain parts in LA. That is probably that's a danger zone. Just 69th and Fig right there, that's a danger zone, homie. That's probably one of the worst spots because when you think about it, where can you take cover? If you coming out that dispensary, you hit that left, you on this side of the street, even if you're on the right side, bro, everybody got gates and all that. Where you go run? Where you go run? You see what I'm saying? My hood is on the other side of the freeway. You know what I'm saying? You go right down there, under that tunnel right there, and then you over there on the east side. But that's considered the west side right there, right? But no, a lot of people go through that area. In order to get down that way, you got to come through Fig. You know what I'm saying? That it's no traffic at certain times on through Fig, but at night, you know what I'm saying? That I think he got hit at night, bro. You see what I'm saying? When I looked at the footage, I'm like, even if it was nothing he can do. It was literally nothing he could do. Think about coming out and these stupid YNs on this BS. And you whip out and you get boogie. You getting the boogieing. You know what I'm saying? You trying to take. Where can you go? Because if a person's coming, you coming out and he's coming this way, he turn that right. Even if you go take cover, anybody could jump out the car and follow you. You know what I'm saying? Like run you down. It's just a sad situation, man. He didn't even have a chance. He didn't even have a chance, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's just a janky ass spot. Now, when I was, out there on the streets, that was a liquor store. You know what I'm saying? And it was cameraed up. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, man, this the murder rate dropped down, bro. Hopefully it dropped down. They collecting, these imaginary trophies, you know what I'm saying? Thinking it's a trophy. Nah, man, people become a trophy, homie. You see what I'm saying? Like the way we seeing this is that, a baby Uiie life was taken and didn't even have a fair shot. So, that could make any father react to his son's passing to a high level. You know what I'm saying? I will want the person who did that to my son. You didn't even give him a fair chance. You see what I'm saying? Y'all didn't jump out and fight. Like, if y'all notice, when the last time y'all seen somebody jump out and they pack, and even if you pack him out, he live to see another day. Y'all just taking lives, homie, like you got? Yeah, all right. Excuse me. I've been drinking my water, man. I was getting up in age, boy. They said, boy, you better drink that water. You drinking water at my age, boy. Nigga got to pee like a Kentucky Derby around this motherfucker. But nah, man. Let's get to the rest of this content, man. Let's go.
A relationship with, even though him and his father's relationship actually diminished at one point in time. And I know a lot of people in LA in the Crenshaw district are probably hurting right now, probably feeling some type of way because Uiie is no longer here because of this happened to him. And when people like this actually, get chipped or knocked down, especially somebody's son, the son of a reputable individual from that neighborhood, you can best believe there's going to be a lot of action taking place in the streets. Now, let's take a look at Remo's post real quick. So, as you can see, it's action or slightly. This young man that lost his
All right, so yeah, I don't want to post. I don't want to shoot that. Let me get to it right here. Yeah, I like once again, I don't want to show that. But let me just say this: the son of a reputable. What do that mean to a YN? That don't mean nothing. That you know, Big U is a reputable to us. You know what I'm saying? The ones that grew up. Y'all gotta understand something. Big U had a name before he even came home from prison. You know how many years a lot of people talked about Big U before they even laid eyes on Big U. So he already had like that top tier name. Like he was a legend before he even came back to the streets. You see what I'm saying? But that's our generation. You see what I'm saying? You got to realize these YNs, when Big U was in jail, it was kids. His name don't mean nothing to these YNs. They don't care that, Baby U is a son of a legend. These little YNs is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But let me just say this though. Just make sure you can live with whatever decisions, man. If you man enough to take a life out here, be man enough to sit down and do time for it if you get caught. Or be man enough to, if you lose your life, take it with honor. You know what I'm saying? You live by it, you go by it. You know what I'm saying? Take it with honor. Don't beg for your life either. You know what I'm saying? You get caught and all that, and don't be saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." Don't do all that. You had the nuts to go do something horrific like that. Make sure you can deal with it if it come back and bite you in your ass, man. But I don't want to show the part with him. I think that's very disrespectful. And then I as a father myself, I'm like, damn, somebody got my son out there like that. What the hell, nigga? I ain't going for it. Let's go.
From what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, from what people on the ground in LA is saying, LA is on fire right now as far as the gang community. Now, I'm not saying that this was gang related, but one can only assume that this just has something to do with something dealing with the streets for him to be laid out like that at this particular time, man. So if you out there in them streets, man, make sure y'all being safe. I know his dad is going through it. Imagine being locked up and, you facing, the rest of your life in jail. And now you trying to fight this case. You're trying to keep your head straight, to try to get up out of those charges that you got. And you get the news that your son is no longer here due to some street activity, man. I don't know Big U. I don't know Big U's family. But at the end of the day, man, I do want to send my condolences to his family. I know what it's like to have lost a child, man, and that's not something that I would want anybody else to go through, man. So, and this is all honesty. This is me just being real. I hate this for Big U. I hate this for Uie's mom. I don't want to disrespect the family by doing this content. We do content, and this is something that's on social media, so I'm reporting on it. So there's like no malice in me covering this at all, man. My heart goes out to the family. I swear, like no lie. I know how it feels, man, and it's not a good feeling.
I agree with Ruler, man. Let me tell y'all something, bro. The problem is everybody is so desensitized to the point where now it's like, you can't even have compassion. You see what I'm saying? You can't even have a moment to be like, dang, man, we keep losing our youth. We losing our generation. I mean, this young generation, they're just, man, they knocking each other off for unknown reasons. And for somebody to make it to a big age like mine, a lot of even these YNs, they don't want to hear nothing like, oh man, it's a sad day in LA, man. We keep losing our youngsters. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear. They so desensitized that you say anything about, man, we gotta fix this. 20, 30 years from now, you understand that the stripes that you putting in the streets right now, 40 years from now, nobody's going to remember who you was 40 years from now. Think about it. Some of you dudes is 28, 29, 30. 50 years from now, nobody's going to remember that you even roam the streets that you standing on. And I hope a YN watching. 100 years from now, the car that you driving is going to be savage. It's probably gonna be in somebody's junkyard. The house that your mama live in, somebody else will be living in your mama's house. You know what I'm saying? Because as we get older, we starting to see that we're not leaving nothing behind for our kids. We're not leaving nothing behind for our kids. So every young nigga that's watching this right now, you got to understand, y'all having babies and multiplying, but y'all putting in work right now. Your kids won't even know what you accomplished in the streets because this is your legacy. Your legacy is knocking down another brother, another man just like you. You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy because when y'all go to jail, y'all be like, mama, you raised me right. Oh, my mama was a single mother. No. Your mother was not just a single mother. She was a provider. You know what I'm saying? She maintenance a lifestyle for you to learn and know right from wrong. You see what I'm saying? You made those choices on your own. You know, most of the time, you know, a lot of mothers out here, they work hard, homie. They work hard, but they can't watch their kids all day long because they got multiple kids. And you know, if you grew up in a good household and you choose to be like that, that's on you, gang. That is on you. That is on you. Don't be calling your mama, asking her to put something on your books. Mom, you think you can send me a care package? And some of you mamas be driving to these penitentiaries in full support. You see what I'm saying? Knowing what your son did out here, man. We got to fix that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully some young one out here watching this game and like, man, I got to get my stuff together, bro. I got to get my stuff together because our people are not making it. We're not thriving. We're not thriving. If think about it, these YNs will go catch a body before they even get a credit card. They will go catch a body before they go get their own apartment. They rather knock something down than actually own a car. They rather go knock something down than actually, you know what I'm saying, build something with their family. You know what I'm saying? And y'all chipping each other with some stuff where, you know, back in the day, some nigga just wanted to put you in a dookie bag. He wasn't trying to kill you. He probably trying to put you in a wheelchair or something. You know? Yeah, man. What the helly, man? What the helly? You know, as I get on, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna cover this. I'm gonna be covering it because every day I keep saying, like, look, bro, you got one shot on this earth. Don't let your legacy be, you know, I'm gonna die a reputable from my neighborhood. That's it. I'd rather die a reputable from my block than actually leave something behind for my kids. How did that sound? How did that sound saying I'd rather die a reputable in the streets than make sure that my kids got a fair shot at life once I'm gone? We're not even leaving a fair shot for our kids to survive. We out here playing God, taking lives, but your kids don't even live the lifestyle that you out here doing. Just imagine you live somewhere in Torrance or Hawthorne or in the valley, and then you drive to the city just to go put in work and do crazy stuff. But then you got a kid that go to a private school or charter school, and they excelling, and you going to daddy son conferences and all this crazy stuff. Your daughter doing excelling in school, making good grades, but you out here playing God, knocking lives down. Come on, gang. Let's keep this shit real. What we're doing here is we're promoting the YNs doing this crazy stuff, but we're not looking at the bigger picture. 40, 50 years from now, nobody's going to know you YNs that's out here knocking people down. Nobody's going to remember. Nobody's going to even care. But when you get up in age, everybody's going to get old. And I'm a victim to it too. Like, oh, nah, man, I don't do that shit. No, I'm too old to do it. It's not a forever game. The game that we're living, the game that you're playing, it's a small window. You make your name, you get up in rank, and you fall back, and you get your life together. You don't sit there and wait till you 40-some years old and you still hang around people who ain't got their life together. Because at the end of the day, what is your legacy gonna be, gang? What you got a ninja out here saying, oh, nigga, what? I'm maxing stuff. I'm knocking dudes out. I'm punching on something. And that's your legacy. Your kids can't eat that. And how many victims you got under your belt? It better match your wallet. If you got that many victims under your belt, you should not be broke. So you mean to tell me that you got cats out here, you know, chipping stuff, unaliving, right? and you piss poor. These YNs got money for a gun, but they can't. They rather go get a gun before they get their own apartment. They don't want to even go get a vest. Go get a look. If a YN watching, before you go get a gun, go get a vest, gang. Go get a vest. It's the smartest thing I can tell you. See, the game is 60% mental, 40% physical. 60% mental, 40% physical. If you smart, go get a vest. Don't go get the gun, because you get caught with the gun, you're going to jail. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather get caught with a vest, knowing I'm out here chasing chickens, chasing this paper, than get caught with a gun. We didn't see too many cats get caught going to jail with the gun. Go get the vest. Now the vest, now they got vests out there now that's legal. Some of them is a crime. You can't get that high grade shit, right? But hey, nigga, shit, nigga, if it could stop the penetration from going as fast as it's going, I run with that. I run with that. Shit, nigga, shit. TikTok got them on sale right now. You go get you. I don't care if it's cheap, nigga. Go get that little $39.99 vest. It might save your life. I'd rather get caught with a cheap vest than walking outside with my chest out and niggas got them hollow points and shit. Hell yeah, nigga, these little niggas. Then they putting a switch on it. They got the dicks with sticks, man. They got dicks with sticks, and they got that switch on it, and they hit you 30 times within seconds. You see what I'm saying? Let's, man, protect your heart, because it hit this, anything up in there, kill or hurt or art, man, it's over. A vest is illegal in California. Yes, they are very illegal. But what would you prefer? Would you prefer to be running around here without one? Especially if you a street dude. I'm not talking to the squares. I'm not talking to somebody who don't live like that. If you a street dude, take my advice. Get the vest. Get the vest. This is not a joke. I don't care if it's a gun is illegal in California, y'all. A gun is illegal. You see what I'm saying? A gun is illegal, a vest is illegal, but y'all got to do y'all homework. There are certain vests that you can wear that's not illegal. Now, it can't be metal. They got that hard plastic one, right? It's a solid plastic. I don't know the name specifically, but I've already looked it up. It's not illegal in California. You just got to go report it to the police station, say, hey, man, I'm an artist. You know, I have to have that's. You could get a bulletproof vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like, protect yourself, gang. Go get the vest. You see what I'm saying? Go get the vest. I don't care what they say. If it's illegal, go get the vest. Shit, because niggas run around here and they getting hit up. You see what I'm saying? They getting hit and they're not surviving. You see what I'm saying? But niggas just run around here with guns. That shit is illegal like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna advise y'all to do some real smart shit. I ain't gonna tell y'all to do no corny shit like, man, don't protect yourself, babe. If you get hit, it's your time to go, baby. No, we ain't doing all that. Go get the vest, save your life, and yeah, man, make sure you protect your neck. Let's go.
It's something that I deal with every single day. Every day that I'm, alive, every day that I wake up, every day that I'm working, every day, I constantly think about my baby. So I understand what this family is about to endure, man. And it's gonna be a hard road for this family, man. So everybody just lift them up in y'all's prayers. If y'all pray, send them positive energy, send them love and warm energy, regardless of what the father has done or not done, regardless of what the mother may done or not done, man. I still do not wish this on my worst enemy, y'all, man. But y'all already know what it is. Get in the comment section. Give y'all's condolences in the comments, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Ruler gang.
All right, shout out to the Ruler Report, man. Shout out to the Ruler Report. Yeah, man. I just say it like this, bro. Sometimes, you got to be careful when you ask God for something. You see what I'm saying? Because whatever you ask God and he do it, you might not be okay with whatever he did for you. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we're not okay with the decisions God make for us or show us. You like, no, why this person? God, that person got my heart. I really like this person. Why this person got, because it's friendly enemies. You see what I'm saying? We don't know how baby Uiie lost his life, man. We don't know how he lost his life. I'm pretty sure, you know, whatever the universe have for this situation, it will come to the light. Most of the time, it always do. This is not like Chicago, where it's a lot of unsolved situations. A lot of these situations, dudes are getting caught. You know what I'm saying? They're getting caught. And you know, I just say this, whoever is responsible for that, boy, let me tell you something. If that man is behind the walls, he's going to spend his resources making sure if he ever get caught, it's going to get ugly. I'm a father. I have a son. If something happened to my son on the streets, and then you end up being behind these walls in one of these locations, you think you gonna be able to just do your time peacefully, knowing that you took something away from me? It's not gonna happen. It's just a bad situation. My condolences go out to his family. Should no father have to bury their kid whatsoever. Kid supposed to bury their father. But we gonna leave it right there, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Send y'all, put y'all condolences in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really understand what this means to LA, of just constantly losing, you know, our youngsters, man. I'm gonna leave it right there. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next video. Let's go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you.